Hey guys, it's Brett, head of global education and marketing at Glo Skin Beauty, and I'm here at the Lovely Skin retail store about to do a pretty spring look, just showing you some of our best-selling products and our new favorite colors for spring. So after cleansing, I'm gonna go in with our newest launch, which is Pro 5 Liquid Exfoliant. I like to dispense it onto a cotton round and then work my way through the skin. Use this 2 to 3 nights a week to really reveal that youthful glow. And just know that you can use this ongoing to keep the skin looking beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and use a few drops of Daily Hydration Plus. Daily Hydration Plus features a really small hyaluronic acid molecule that absorbs so quickly, and what my favorite is it has a weightless texture, so even the most oily individuals are going to appreciate the way that this sits on the skin. While that's finishing absorbing, I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the eye area, and I'm using our newly launched Eye Restore Eye Cream. This eye cream features not only a cocktail of anti-aging peptides and bakuchiol to really turn the cells over of the delicate eye area, but it also features a potent blue light defense complex. This is gonna help to protect the eye area from overexposure to blue light rays, which ultimately penetrate the skin much deeper than UVA and UVB. I like to use a bouncing fingertip application of this to really let this sit in the skin without tugging at the delicate eye area. Next up, hydration for the face. We're gonna go ahead now and seal off the skin with Oil Control Moisturizer. A little bit of this before we move into our next step, which is truly going to be complexion. Perfect. Skin is looking balanced and fresh, and we're ready to move right into color. Before I do so, I'm gonna go ahead and grab for a lip product just to treat the lips, and this is Barrier Balm. Barrier Balm is a multi-use skin salve that does wonders for conditioning anywhere on the body that needs protection against chapped skin, but it is also my favorite product for the lips. So it will give the lips a little bit of a sheen, and we're gonna let this absorb and condition as we move through the rest of the face. Face primer is our Swiss Army knife primer that works for all skin types and specifically is gonna leave you poreless, fresh, and with skin that's gonna allow for the most seamless application of your favorite foundations. I like to start in the high planes of the face and work my way out. I love to use the warmth of a fingertip to really warm the product up for maximum absorption into the skin. Little pea-sized amount of this goes a long way. The face is now balanced, poreless, and primed. So I'm so excited to feature our newest foundation, which is HD Mineral Foundation Stick. This is a fantastic formula because it really flexes to the coverage level you want with the skin finish you deserve. With this, I'm gonna go ahead and stripe across the complexion on the high points of the face, tops of the cheekbones, center of the face, bridge of the nose, center of the chin. I'm going in with our flat top kabuki brush, and for this, I'm gonna go ahead and work out from these epicenters of coverage to really diffuse and create a seamless complexion. Now, less is more when it comes to coverage. I like to think of this as area rugs, not wall-to-wall carpeting. So start with that medium level coverage, then we can lay it down right where we want that extra little bit of perfection. In addition to using HD Foundation Stick as a foundation, I'm gonna use it to highlight and conceal. So I've switched to a lighter shade in Cloud, and for this, look up for me, I'm gonna go ahead and create a little V of light underneath the eyes. This is going to, again, highlight the complexion while also allowing me to brighten. I'm gonna touch a few spots where we could use that extra little pop of brightness. Next up, I'm gonna use loose setting powder. It doesn't take much to set, so I like to regulate the amount that I'm using by putting it into the cap, then using a big fluffy brush to pick it up, tap it off, and then go ahead and don't lift the complexion, but just set it by pressing and rolling across the face. This way we're not churning up any of the foundation or highlights underneath, but really just letting it sit where it's necessary. Going with a springtime look, I'm gonna go ahead and use Blush and Melody to create a little bit of dimension on the skin. Now again, we're gonna get a very pure pigment expression here since we don't use talc. So I'm going to go ahead and use this blush really to shape the face. I'm gonna start with this through the entirety of the cheekbone, bringing it from the temple all the way through the apple. Now I like to joke and say that you can hide all of your secrets in your hair. So with a good blush, when you're using it to create shape and dimension, you want to anchor to the hairline. This is going to be a great place for it to live and to really, again, create dimension without overtaking the complexion. For this, I'm using a dual fiber cheek brush. This is truly going to give you the best of blending and building color. So as we're creating dimension, we're also diffusing and giving the skin that really HD friendly treatment. Next up, we're gonna talk brows. For brows, I really love this laminated and microbladed trend that's going on right now, so I'm opting to use our Precise Micro Brow Liner. This really has a fantastically precise tip to it, and it's an automatic twist up, so you're gonna get a consistent application every single time. I'm using this in shade Blonde, and you'll notice that instead of lining or defining the brows, I'm going in with gentle hair-like motions. This is going to mimic the volume of natural hair follicles. So as I proceed through the brow with this treatment, you're going to end up getting the most natural build of volume that you can with a brow product. Now, my second favorite thing about this product is the spoolie at the other end. This spoolie expertly combs through the brow for great dimension to diffuse the color, and then also to really back comb the brow and create that volume and definition with the natural brow fibers. Like to spend a little bit of time blending here. Again, it may feel a little repetitive, but that little extra time that you invest really frames the face in such a way that can't be done with any other feature. So next up, we're gonna introduce some great shades of Cream Stay Shadow Stick that are perfect for spring. We're gonna go for a soft and subtle look, and so I'm starting with a matte shade in Latte. I'm gonna use this across the lash line, really as an all-over color. Now, what I love about this is it's so creamy and it blends so effortlessly. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this across the lid, and then immediately I'm gonna go ahead and take a fingertip, and just like that, I'm blending it into the eye area with no fallout. Love that about the Cream Stay Shadow Sticks. Go ahead and open, go ahead and look up for me. I'm gonna use this to frame the eyes, and so I'm taking Latte also to undersmoke the eye just through. This has a really beautiful little bit of an ochre undertone to it as well, so it's gonna really amplify the color of her eyes. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and highlight the eyes in Spotlight. For this, we're gonna switch textures, and I'm gonna move to Shell. Shell is another great spring color because it really brings to life a little bit of a pearlescence without overpowering with shimmer. So these come in a variety of shades and textures, but I love the subtlety of these two colors together. And I'm using this really through the center of the lid to the inner corner, and I'm just using a gentle bouncing motion to really keep it controlled. Next up, fingertip. Again, just a touch of that warmth to really work it into the skin before it dries down and becomes absolutely budge proof. Again, inner corner to the middle of the eye, bringing it up a little bit to the lash, from the lash line to the crease. As I do this, I'm keeping it concentrated and then just lightly pressing with that fingertip to diffuse. To keep it really fresh for spring, I'm gonna go ahead and use our volumizing mascara to define the eyes as well as to really lengthen and plump up the lashes. Now, I like to really get in there with the mascara and really work it in from the base all the way through. As I do this, I'm getting that density, but I'm ensuring that I really do get that max separation at the tips of the lashes. I like to work with the angles of my brush and really point it towards those defining areas of the outer and inner corner so that I'm getting max precision in those spots. Again, scrubbing at the base, pulling it through the tips, and really spending some time to ensure that we're separating out the lash. Go ahead and look down and out this way. Perfect, thank you. Spend time with your lashes. This is such a point of impact, so a little extra time here is truly worth it. Again, you can see the difference between the two eyes with that max volume of this mascara. Okay, for lips, we're gonna go ahead and use our best-selling Suede Matte Lip Crayon. This color is perfect for spring. It's a soft petal pink called Angel. And what I love so much about this formula is that it doubles down as lip color and lip liner, so I can really use it to accomplish both. I like to start on the pout of the lip, really concentrate the color, then feather it out towards the edges where I can really then get precise with my definition. I'm gonna go ahead and follow suit up top. Again, we've already prepped the lips with moisture, so this is gliding on beautifully. And then once it sets, it's going to stay so well. Really budge proof, going to last all day long. And again, just a touch through the entirety of the lip. Go ahead and gently press together. Perfect. And we've got our spring look. At Glo Skin Beauty, we're so excited about our full spectrum skin-centric beauty lineup, all available at lovelyskin.com and at the retail store for Lovely Skin. Join us online and show us your glow.